Welcome to the box located in Canyon, Texas. We've got a great matchup today. The Patriots of UT Tyler and the Patriots of Dallas Baptist University, located in Dallas.
I can't hear. I'm good?
These teams have seen 9 matchups since 2004. UT Tyler currently leads this series 5-4, but DBU won their last matchup last September in 5 sets. All 5 sets in that match were within 5 points. It was a very close game. We're looking to see some great volleyball today.
I can't hear you. I can hear you. You can hear me? I can't hear you. Okay.
Going off of last matchup, DBU led the match in kills, 65-55. The main thing in that last matchup was UTT led in errors at 26-20, so they were pretty even, but UTT just had a couple more and probably was the factor in a couple of those sets as they were only within 5 points. Talking to the coaches on both sides, both of them said that we're going to be paying attention to the blocks today. Both of their middle blockers on both teams are having a great season so far, and we're looking to see some big things from both of them. Talking to UTT coach Lindsay Mash. Her and her husband, they are both the coaches on this team. It gives a fun dynamic to their group. After talking to Coach Mash, she said that she's looking for Addison, her libero, to be a standout player today. She's a 5'3" junior DS from New Braunfels, Texas. She's leading the team right now in digs with 151, and she's a great server with 9 aces. She's 3rd in assists. She's been with this team for the last 3 seasons now. She's been a standout player for them. Coach Mash also said that she's going to be paying attention to their middles. Dakota Rogers Hurtado, she's a 6'1" junior middle blocker from McKinney, Texas. She's 2nd on the team in blocks with 20. Last season, she was an honorable mention all LSC selection. She played in 84 sets, had 107 kills with 83 blocks. When I asked Coach Mash about how she feels about this match today, she said that she's really looking for it to be a competitive environment. She said that they have been back and forth the last couple of years, and when you see a similar team that much going back and forth with that close of sets, it kind of turns into a rival situation. So we're looking for a very competitive, quick match today. Talking to DBU coach Jordan Fish, she said she's looking for her middles to really stand out as well. Obviously, also, she's looking for Delaney Fuller, number 5, to be standing out. 5'10" senior outside hitter from San Juan Capistrano, California. She was at Angelo State for 2 seasons. She made her debut with DBU last year in her junior season. She's the 1st in the team with blocks with 30. ready for starting lineups here in the box.
Starting with University of Texas Tyler. Number 1, Adeline Boardman.
Starting with
Junior
UTT.
from Rome, Texas. Number 2, from Cypress, Texas, freshman Kennedy Case. Number 3, DS 5'5" freshman.
Let's continue talking about Delaney Fuller here. She's first on the team with blocks with 30, transferred from Angelo State. With her time at Angelo State, she was a big standout player.
Number 6, Kaylee Mays, freshman from Republic, Missouri. Number 7, Riley Peterson, sophomore from Shawnee, Kansas. Number 8,
Coach also said Shaylee Shore was going to be a standout today. She's a 6'2" junior middle blocker from Prosper, Texas. She's third on the team in kills right now with 45.
Freshman from Republic, Missouri. Number 12, Sage Rivera, sophomore from Temecula, California. Number 13, Michaela Villarreal, junior from Tomball, Texas.
Willow, what are you expecting to see with today's matchup?
Looking at the stats today, we can see that they're pretty close, actually, when it comes to how they're currently standing here at this tournament, how they're currently standing this season. We can see that a lot of their main players, like Adeline Ortman on the UT Patriots, we can see that they're pretty consistent when it comes to their stats and it comes to what's going on in their team. You can see that the coaches are both very excited to be going up against each other, and I'm expecting a really, really good turnout here.
100%.
I think this is a great matchup to start this tournament off with.
Yeah, both teams are coming in with a 5-3 record right now. So, like you said, they're both standing pretty even. Both coaches seem to have a lot of confidence in their middle blockers. They both spoke highly of them. Great defense on the net. That's huge, especially in this LSC conference. You know, we've got a great offense all throughout the conference. Just these hitters in this conference can crush the ball. No matter what team you're playing, you at least have one hitter that's just going to slam the ball, 5-foot line off of whatever set that is thrown at them.
Oh, absolutely. And looking at different stats, both sides have some really tall players who I'm excited to see, particularly on the net, to see. They both said that they were worried about the blocking going to be happening today, whether it's from their team or the other team. And, if the coaches are already a little bit worried about that, there's obviously going to be something here going on that, I'm just expecting a really good game going on.
Yeah. Apologies earlier about Delaney Fuller. She did a transfer from Angelo State. Shaylee Shore, she transferred from Rice University. So she was D1 for 1 year. During her time in that D1, she was all freshman team. She played in 26 matches. She was AVCA Honorable All-Mention All-American. So with her time here in the LSC, she's just been killing it. She's a force to be reckoned with. So it's going to be interesting to see her on the net, that big 6'2" junior.
Oh, definitely. I mean, transferring from a D1 university down here to, a D2, we can see that she is using that knowledge and experience, and she's going to use it to help her team out. And, again, it's just both sides of the court here right now have good defensive and offensive players, and they're going to utilize that.
Oh, yeah, they're going back and forth. Let's look at DBU's starting lineup right now. Looks like we've got number 11, Bryce Reeves, and number 15, Shaylee Shore, number 24, Dylan Sulcer, number 5, Delaney Fuller, number 13, Kennedy Sutter, and number 14, Lindsay Otero. On UTT, we've got number 15, Addison Evan, number 2, Kennedy Kays, number 24, Jackie Velziz, and number 19, Shay Koski, and number 32, Dakota Rogers Hurtado. I think I got all 6 of them. So we're getting ready to go underway. We've got both liberos coming in. For DBU, it's number 1, Daily Doggett, and for UTT, number 15, Addison Evans. So we're getting underway. First serve from DBU is coming from number 13, Michaela. And that first serve is going to go out. You know, you love to see them serve aggressive, but first point of the game, you kind of want to get that first point, at least give you the opportunity to get that first point. But we love an aggressive serve. It was real close to that line. It wasn't, 5 feet off the court. So I like seeing that from her. I think that was a good choice.
Definitely. And even though it eventually went out, it's definitely good to start off with something strong and something that shows that you're here to win.
Exactly.
And, even sometimes serves just go out. And even still, that was a good choice on her part.
We got number 13 serving for UT, Tyler. A great pass from number 5 going off back to hit it. And then we've got number 24 forcing an error on the block to get a point back. So we're at 1-1. Got that serve from number 13 again, set from 24. And we've got a kill from number 5, DBU, Delaney Fuller.
Daily Doggett serving.
Got number 1, the libero, serving for the DBU Patriots. It's in. She's going right for their libero, number 15. And a great attack by 32, Dakota. And she's going to get a kill on that one. DBU couldn't really handle it. Some pressure up there on the net, so they're going to go ahead and get that point back.
Both teams are here to win it. They're both very excited, and that is not something you as a coach want to see, because there's not going to be any room for mistakes in this game right now.
100%. They're going to be going back and forth all match. I'm not going to be surprised if all these games are very close, within 5 points, just like their last matchup. We got him an off speed from number 5. She's going to get the point right over the block. The outside number 19, she was coming in, but she just couldn't get there fast enough. So that was a great off-speed choice from DBU to get the point back.
Definitely. And looking at defense on both sides, they both started off that little rally with a good, strong defense, and it just ended up getting sloppy, as you saw on UT Tyler's side over there. And it's those sloppy mistakes that are going to, cost one side or the other.
Oh, we've got a great swing from 19 UTT. Like we said, these teams are just going back and forth. They're coming right for each other. So this is going to be a fun match, I think. Defense really needs to be staying forward on their toes, ready to move wherever, because they're not giving them anything easy. We're going back and forth all match.
Definitely. And, this is turning out to be a heavy net game.
That ball was served out by number 13, but like we said in the first serve, it was an aggressive serve.
Mm-hmm.
So and you can't get too mad about that.
And you want to be aggressive, You want to be able to show that aggression and show that you're not backing down.
Yeah.
But either side of the way, as a coach, as a player, as a team, you want to get those serves in, because those aggressive serves, those are good.
Another aggressive serve, but looks like UTT is able to recover and get a nice hit over the net. A block by 18. And they're getting blocked again. They've got to send something over the block right now, DBU. They went over the block. A little too far, though, so they send that one out after UTT puts up a great defensive job on the net.
Interesting slap setup there. She was slapping from the back, you could see from behind that white line. And that's a hard, if you're just going to, that was interesting.
Yes, it was.
Interesting little push and sub up there at the net.
Yeah. All right, we've got, wow. UTT, their block is there today, 21 and 18. Number 21 is Maya Pena. She is leading, if I remember correctly, she's leading UTT with blocks so far this year.
Makes sense. I mean,
She's first in blocks. She's there every time.
She's got a killer block. Attempt by Libero to save that. Number 15, Addison Evans.
DBU has the serve right now. They're serving 4-6. And we've got a great effort by number 5 DBU. It's Delaney Fuller. You know, that was a hard hit ball by Georgia Jones from UTT, and she got right under it but wasn't able to quite control it. So UTT gets that point, but it was a great effort. She was right there.
Definitely. And that was a pretty kill, too.
Yes.
I mean, pretty swing, pretty setup.
We've got number 11, Price Reeves, coming in. She's going to be hitting right side. And then number 24, Lexi Lambert, she's coming into set. So DBU's running to 6-2, which means, if you don't know, they've got 2 setters. So they've got a full offense no matter what.
Honestly.
Oh, that was a great shutdown block right there. That was, you know, can't get much prettier than that. Straight down, number 14 for DBU, Lindsay Otero. She just was right there in her face.
I mean, you know, UT has already proven themselves to be very heavy hitters, so if you're going to be up there at the net and you're going to be facing that, you got to be able to bounce back.
Yep. DBU, we're tied at 7-7. Nice pass. And another attempt by number 18. DBU is going to recover and just throw something over the net, keep it in play. Nice tip coverage by Kennedy Sutter.
Shutdown, absolute shutdown.
I mean, I was expecting great blocks from Tyler coming into this, but can't ask for much more from their middle blockers right now. You know, they're there. Great serve by number 1, Adeline Ortman. She's coming into set for the Patriots. They're also running a 6-2, so that's a great serve by her. Nice and aggressive float serve. It dropped a little bit. It's hard to handle. Nice pass by number 13. A little back row kill action by Delaney Fuller. Great effort by DBU. Daly Doggett, she was just able to get her hands on that one, tried to keep it in play. And they tried to chase after it, but couldn't quite get there. So, love the hustle out of them. Trying to keep that ball alive. Great pass by number 13. And number 11, Price Reeves, she hits it into the block and tools the block. It came right back out, so DBU gets the point.
UT Tyler has already proven to be very heavy blockers here.
Yep.
But
tight pass.
And you know, I expected that going into this game.
That's the thing with the 6-2 that you have a hard time working with, is when that pass is tight on the net. And the setter, they have to do everything they can to try and keep that ball in play, and a lot of times it ends with them getting that call of them being over the net attacking, because you can't attack when you're in the back row. So great up. Missed opportunity by number 5 there. You know, she got up, she was ready, she just hit it out.
Number 5 is here to win.
Yes.
Delaney Fuller.
Yep.
5'10" senior. She was the one who just got that
hustle play
attempt over there in the back, and then now she's attempting some front row kills too.
So Delaney Fuller, she transferred from Angelo State after her sophomore year. She was two-time honorable mention all LSC team selection. She currently leads the team in kills with 131, leads in aces with 14, and she's second on the team with digs in 60. She's currently hitting a .233 prior to this game, so I'm sure it's different right now, but she is a standout player for DBU. So,
I mean, offensively and defensively, first in kills, second in digs. She is just all around a well-rounded player.
Yep, she's all over the court right now.
You know, UT Tyler having such great attacks, but having a lower hitting percentage than DBU is interesting.
Yeah.
They just can't get those balls over.
Tight pass, and that's exactly what I was just talking about with that 6-2. You've got those tight passes. The setter can't really go up to do much, so we're going to get a timeout from DBU. They're currently down by 4 points. It's 9-13. So I think right now, looking at DBU, I think that they need to kind of capitalize on these serve-receive opportunities. They need to get the passes off the net and give their setter room to work. You know, you can't really put up too much with tight passes like that. Setters can't do much. So get those passes off the net so the setter can give her hitter some opportunity. Let's get this offense moving right now. Start figuring out how we're going to work around the block. UTT, though, they're looking good. Defensively, offensively, they're putting up amazing blocks, and then they're getting some pretty good kills off of any opportunity they can get. So let's see what we have coming out of this timeout.
Definitely. I mean, we're coming another timeout right now, starting with number 13 serving. I think that UT Tyler currently has such a good lineup on the net that blocking, hitting, kills, anything like that that try to get over, I think they're just going to shut it down.
Still tight, but it's more off. And there we go. DBU gets a point. Number 11, Bryce Reeves. She gets that kill from the right side. So got that pass off the net, gave the setter room to work, and just like that, they've got a kill. So we've got number 1, Daily Doggett, serving for DBU. She's a libero. Great drop serve. See what UTT can do with it. Nice off speed to the back line. And there's Delaney Fuller getting a kill for the DBU Patriots, hitting it right off the block. You know, that block's there, but at least she's using it right now.
Definitely. I mean, hey, it went out, but that was a good attempt. And Delaney Fuller, man, what a powerhouse on the net. Like, she just has that jump.
There's an out. A hitting error by number 19 for UT Tyler, Shay Koski. So she just hits that ball out. DBU is going to get to serve again, and just like that, it's 12-13. Nice pass by number 13. And yeah, they push that tip deep. Those corners are looking pretty open. So now DBU is aware of it. They're probably going to try to cover it more, but that just shows UTT, you know, they've got room to work. They can hit it hard when they need to, but they're playing smart. They're finding those open holes and attacking. So they hang on to the lead by just 2 points here.
Yes, and looking at defensive structure, like, both teams obviously have some flaws that are killing them right now. But if you look at UT Tyler versus compared to DBU, we can see that UT Tyler is just a little bit more clean with their defensive structure, and DBU is they're leaving those holes open.
Yeah,
and I think that's killing them.
Another kill by Delaney Fuller. So that brings us 13-14. They're picking on that right back right now. And they're sending a free ball over, so let's see what UTT can conjure up here. Great! Wow, right through the block, split the block wide open, number 24. Oh no. Looks like Delaney Fuller might have come down, possibly on another teammate's foot or across the net. Happens more often than any volleyball team would like, you know, just that quick tinge of a rolled ankle. It's the worst pain in the world there for the first minute or so, and then hopefully it starts to wear off. So she's not someone you really want to take out of the game. So hopefully
Definitely
she's
not.
feeling good. I mean, she gets a good pass up. And we've got another hit. DBU, all their kills are going off the block right now. So whether the block's coming out or they're hitting off the block with high hands. So we're going to see if this is going to be their game plan or what today.
They are scraping along with those block faults. And because of that, you know, UT still leads by 1. But, I mean, if they can't get those blocks up and get them going well, good attempt. DCU is just going to keep capitalizing.
Big swing by number 9, Carly Wells. She's an outside hitter, 6'1" freshman from Fort Worth, Texas. And, you know, I just got to say that's exactly what you want to see out of freshmen right there. Big swings. It's a tight game, and they're just barely hanging on.
Oh, definitely. And, I mean, she is here to show her worth to the team. I mean, she's a freshman. This is her first year playing with them, and she is definitely putting it up.
She's making great plays on the net here. Great dig by number 19 from UT Tyler. That is Shay Koski. That's someone that the coach said to look out for. Coach Lindsay Mash. She said, you know, Shay, she's an all-around player for us. She's doing great. So that just shows exactly why she said that. You know, she's hustling on the court, making great plays on the net.
Exactly. And, I mean, when you look at it, that's what you really want as a coach. UT just pulled a DBU with that block.
Yeah. Number 2 coming in for UT Tyler, that's Kennedy Kays. Got number 19 serving, that's Shay Koski, who we were just talking about. Great pass by the libero for DBU. And a nice attempt by number 9 on the right side. DBU's block is showing up now.
Shay Koski getting up. But, you know, they're having a hard time getting past DBU's defense right now.
It's probably the longest rally we've seen today right now, back and forth. Number 13, yep, she was looking to end it. That's Kennedy Sutter off the hands of number, who was that? I believe it was was it 18 or 21 playing right side right now? I think it was 18, Georgia Jones.
18.
So she just hit it right off of the hands of Georgia Jones, and it just went barely out. So
DBU capitalizing on those block mistakes.
Yep.
I mean, now they're leading by 1, 17-16, and you know the last 6 points they just got came from like just block mistakes on UT Tyler's side.
Yeah, they're doing a great job there. Kind of, I think it might have been a slow beginning of the set for them, kind of waking up here, but they're here and they're ready to play. Aggressive serve from number 15, Shaylee Shore, is just barely out.
You know, they are trying to get those aggressive serves over, but that is the third serve that was just a little too aggressive.
Great pass by Delaney Fuller. And DBU is able to capitalize on that pass. Number 9, Carly Wells. A great attack from the right side. And that's exactly what you love to see as a coach. Great pass, great set, and capitalizing on it with an amazing kill. So DBU is hanging on, 18-17.
Carly Wells, 6'1" freshman from Fort Worth. Man, she is showing her worth. Again, she is proving to that coach over there that she deserves to be on the team right now.
UTT finds a hole in the middle of the court. Delaney Fuller is not able to get there in time, and we are back tied at 18.
Again, you know, UT Tyler, they're struggling a little bit on the net, but when it comes to analyzing DBU's defense, I mean, they are just seeing those holes and they are taking them out.
100%.
They had a hole on the right side for a little bit, and they scored point after point in that right side hole.
Whoa, great hustle play by UTT libero number 15, Addison Evans. And then a great block. They're able to recover, and we keep on playing. Back row attack from number 19. That's going to be a kill by Shay Koski after a great rally with a hustle play by UT's libero, Addison Evans. And great job playing off the block from DBU. UTT ends up with a point. They're leading 19-18. Number 1 is in the serve, Adeline Ortman. She's 5'7" junior setter from Rome, Texas. That's a tight pass. Yep. Great up by number 1, the libero from DBU. She's able to keep that ball in play. Unfortunately, middle number 32, Dakota Rogers-Hurtado, finds the hole, and she's able to get a point off that. We're at 20-18. DBU's calling their second timeout of the set. I mean, this is exactly what we thought we were going to see.
I mean, UT Tyler's only up by 2 right now, and for a long time they were just tied going back and forth. And so, I mean, we expected a really close, tight match. My predictions is this is going to have to go to 5.
I was going to say that earlier, but I wanted to hold out. But, yeah, I mean, if anything tells from their last matchup, you know, they were close. The last time they saw each other, UTT lost in 5 sets, and they were within 5 points every set. 2 of those sets, the set was only won by 2 points. So, you know, games like that, especially with that only being just a year ago, you're not expecting too much of a difference. So this is going to be a great matchup. I'm excited to see the outcome of this matchup because right now I couldn't predict a winner.
I couldn't tell you who's going to even win this set right now, even though UTT is up. I mean, they're obviously trying to come back for blood as opposed to last year, but I mean, an accurate prediction. That's why I think it's going to go on so long. I can't tell you.
Number 1, Adeline Ortman serves that ball just a little long. It's not something you love to see after a timeout. You know, after timeout, you want to try to get that point right back, but it's 19-20. DBU is serving number 13, Kennedy Sutter. Let's see what she can do. Great pass by the libero. And DBU blocked. They're showing up after that timeout. 14-11, and they're able to put it right back to UT Tyler. Oh, wow. That was just a SOS situation. They were throwing whatever they could over the net. Turned out to be a point for UT Tyler. So you love that, but that's just so unpredictable. You have no idea where to go. There's no defensive structure on that one. It's just get to the ball. So that was a great play by Tyler, UT Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, on both sides, their defense keeps getting a little messy, and sometimes it really helps them, and sometimes it really hurts them, you know, because...
Wow! That was a great attack by number 11, Price Reeves.
What a pretty setup, too. Junior from Hearst, Texas. She is 6 foot tall. Dynamite on the net. Another great block kill by Delaney Fuller just now. Just put that ball right over the net, right into that hole.
We're notched at 21. Number 1, the libero, Daily Doggett. She serves that ball out. You know, you can't get too upset because they're serving aggressively, but we've had a lot of service errors on both sides of the net today, and it is what it is. You can't do anything about it, but when it's close games like this, those are the points you need. So we've got a nice pass by number 6 and a hustle play by the setter for Tyler. Wow, DSs are working overtime for both teams, and DBU uses that signature point. They hit it right into the block, win out, and so now it's 22-22.
I mean, as a coach, you know, you don't want to see those mistakes being made. You don't want to see repeat occurrences on, you know, mistake serves or, you know, I mean, they keep hitting it into that block and keep taking advantage of that.
Same thing 2 times in a row, but we're switching sides, so DBU blocks it out. And now it's 23 UTT and 22 DBU. So let's see what number 17 for UT Tyler can do. Emma Vasquez, she's a DS. 5'5" sophomore from Arlington, Texas. Great serve from her, keeps it in, targets the libero. Oh, a great hustle play by UT Tyler's libero, number 15, able to keep it alive. And we've got a matchup in the middle on the net. So We're going head-to-head on the blockers here. DBU won that one. Number 15, Shaylee Shore. That middle blocker is 6'2". She was able to win that joust, and they keep the point alive for DBU. It's 23-23 heading into a timeout by UT Tyler.
What an interesting little block play there. I mean, they just passed it around like a ping pong ball.
Yeah, they were
now.
just jousting. Great job on both sides, staying alive, staying in the game. Right now, going into this timeout, 23-23, Delaney Fuller for DBU. She's leading the match in kills with 6. Shay Koski right underneath her with 5. So both coaches said, these are our standout players. And look at that. They're showing up for their team.
Yeah, and Delaney Fuller might be leading in kills, but Shay Koski is definitely leading in attacks right now. Addison Evans with the dig leader from UTT.
On the net, we have our blocking leader, Shaylee Shore. She's got 2 blocks so far. So let's see what we can do after this timeout. We got 2 points to set points. So let's see who's going to come out with the win. We've got Delaney Fuller serving for DBU, and if I'm the coach, you know, I'm loving Delaney Fuller serving for me right now in this pressure situation.
Exactly.
Great serve, aggressive, keeps it in. UTT's able to get UTT was able to get a great pass off of that serve, and number 19, Shay Koski was able to put it away. So she's killing it today, you know. So far, so good for Shay Koski. She's having a great day.
I mean, right off the head of Shaylee Shore, too. Ooh.
UTT's able to keep the play alive and come right back at him. Good defense by number 7. We got a back row attack by Delaney Fuller. Keeping the point alive. Oh, DBU using the block. Number 9, Carly Wells. She's able to hit it right into the block, and it does not cross the plane of the net, so it stays on UTT's side, and we're notched at 24-24.
I mean, the score, oh my goodness, has me on the edge of my seat right now.
This is an exciting matchup.
And such an interesting thing.
Wow.
I mean,
that was a great kill from UT Tyler. Number 2, Kennedy Kays. She comes in and just puts that ball away. DBU had a nice look off it, got the dig up, but the box is not an easy place to play in, especially in current arenas. You know, the ceiling's normally higher, so it's definitely an adjustment. Wow, that ball is just out. So once you start playing in the box, you learn you got to kind of keep your digs and your passes lower. You got to keep it down, otherwise it's going to bounce right off that ceiling.
Yeah.
We're notched at 25-25. Nice serve by the freshman, Carly Wells. And that ball just stays in, so UTT takes the lead, 26-25. Yeah, Adeline Ortman coming in to serve.
I mean, this is an exciting game. Both of the teams in this matchup right now are, like, perfect for each other.
Big swing from number 2, but 14-7. Lindsay Ortero and Erin Walton put up the wall right there on the outside, and they were able to just block that ball straight down, shut down UTT, and we're at 26-26.
Every time UTT makes the point, DBU's like, I gotta make one too.
And we got a tight pass. Adeline's able to keep it on their side. Delaney Fuller, big swing. And there she is. She just got right back in that front row. She just rotated up there, and she was able to instantly put a ball away. UTT's calling a timeout. So we're at 27-26. DBU currently has the lead. And no surprise, Delaney Fuller was able to pull through for her team right there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is like if you were a coach, both teams on both sides, this is the team you want to play every day before you know, we go into regionals, like, this is the team you want to be playing because they are just keeping each other on their toes.
And the thing is there's really not a lot of mistakes other than service errors, but that's just them serving aggressive, you know. It's not them serving into the net. It's right there on the line. So they're both playing amazing volleyball. Not a lot of errors. They're just so well matched up that they're going back and forth. So DBU's got the serve at 27-26. Set point. It's number 6, Jenna McMichael. Keeps that serve in. It's a great pass by number 2. And oh, wow. Number 14 for DBU. She's just barely able to keep it in. Free ball situation. Let's see what Delaney Fuller can do. A nice hit, but number 1, Adeline Ortman's able to keep it alive. DBU's alive on the net. UTT is keeping it on their side. And number 2, Kennedy Caves. She's got a fast and hard swing. She's able to keep the set alive for the UT Tyler Patriots. We're at 27-27.
Kennedy Caves, I mean, she is just showing her worth. I mean, just even as a freshman.
Yeah. There's Delaney Fuller again, finds the open spot right behind the right side, so she's able to keep the point. So DBU's at 28-27.
I mean, this is such an interesting game going on right now.
Goes right back to UTT. We're tied at 28. You know, as nerve-wracking as it is, you know, you only got 2 points to win the match. I'm so impressed with the mentality of the girls on both sides of the net, able to just keep playing. They're holding the pressure of the world right now on their shoulders, and they're making error-free volleyball pretty much.
Yeah, no, both sides are doing an amazing job right now.
Big swing by Delaney Fuller, and both sides are not backing down. They're coming in, swinging high. UT Tyler gets the point off the block of DBU. Both sides are not slowing down, and they're swinging hard, making aggressive plays. So this is really impressive.
Both sides are just taking advantage of those blocking errors that are being made. And, you know, just it's so close. Honestly, I am like sitting on the edge of my seat with this game right now.
Big swing from number 19, Shea Koski. But DBU, the block is there, and they were able to keep the point alive for them. We're at 29-29.
I mean, the fact that the DBU and UTT are just so close right now, like either one of them get a point and get just a little bit up, even just by 1 point, the other side just comes back and just ties it back up.
Both sides also, you know, they said this is a rivalry. They've been like this the last couple of years. They both want it so bad. Number 7 for DBU, Erin Walton, gets the serve, and they come right back at her. She gets the dig.
I mean, I could totally see how this is a rivalry when it comes to...
Great kill by Shea Koski. She's back in the front row. She's showing up. So she gets a nice kill, splitting the block right in the middle, and it's dropping on the floor of DBU. So UTT, they're coming back to serve again. They're leading by 1 point, 30-29.
Shea Koski, what an amazing player. She's got 9 kills leading in that, 9 points. She's got...
We're at 30-30.
Oh my gosh.
That was Delaney Fuller again. We're going to be hearing Delaney Fuller and Shea Koski a lot today.
Definitely. She's a leader in attack. She's a leader in points, leader in kills. And then on the other side, you've got...
Keeping it alive is UTT, but putting it away is DBU. Number 9, there's that freshman, Carly Wells. Great job by her on the net. For 1, staying aggressive, but 2, not making any errors on the net. When it starts to get tight like this, you start to see freshmen lose their body control and often go into the net, but she's doing a great job playing tight on the net. DBU's got the lead 31-30. Let's see if they can put this set away. And they do, 32-30, DBU. And I know it's hard to believe, but that was only set 1 of the match.
We are in for a ride today.
Yes, we are. Well, that was set 1, 32-30 DBU. You're watching the LSC Crossover Volleyball and Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology.
Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Jeff Gilbert for your personal price plan today.
Where are we going and how are we going to get there? Get there with room to spare in your new Ford Expedition from Tri-State Ford on I-40 at Ross. Grab your friends and go. Tons of new Fords are rolling in. Face the road ahead in a dependable truck. The built Ford Tough F-150. Looking for more horsepower? Saddle up the legendary Ford Mustang. Or how about a new Bronco or a Maverick? We've got your new ride. You'll find friendly hometown service every day at Tri-State Ford. Come see us on I-40 at Ross.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Drive Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of WT Athletics that is located at 507 23rd Street in Canyon and is dedicated to serving fast-friendly professional services.
All right, welcome back to the box. We're heading into set 2 of this best of 5 match. So that last set, I mean, it was 32-30. You can't ask for much more from a coach than for your players to play 7 points over what they're used to. So great job going back and forth by both teams.
I mean, yeah, we've got DBU, we've got UTT. Both sides have said that this is a rivalry going on between the two teams, and they are definitely showing it. I mean, just the frustration and the want on the court right now from UTT to come back from last year's game, and DBU having to, you know, have this rivalry title they've got holding. Because they won last year in 5 sets, and that's what we're predicting this this year.
Leading in kills is DBU, but only by 1. It's 20, and UTT has 19. Going off those service errors, UTT had 4 and DBU had 3. So you want to try and limit those, especially with tight games like this. UTT is serving first. Number 1, Adeline Ortman, the setter. Great serve by her. And there's Delaney Fuller. She hits it out this time, though, so UTT is going to get the serve back, and they're getting their first lead of the set, 1-0.
I mean, those, and just in particular, the serve or like the kill attempts that keep going out on both sides are really what's, you know, making this last so long, because they are just giving up points to the other team.
So that was off the block of UT Tyler. DBU gets their first point of the set, 1-1. Libero number 1, Daily Doggett, going back to serve. She's a 5'4" senior from Justin, Texas. She played previously at UT Permian Basin, so she's been in the LSC frequently. Tight pass, and DBU is forced to send a free ball over.
Both sides are
great dig by number 1.
Both teams just match each other so well when going against each other.
100%. That ball, that was number 2, Kennedy Kays. She put the ball out of play by sending it, hit the antenna. So DBU gets the point again, 2-1. They serve it right to her, and she gets a great pass off of it. And UTT is able to put off a great kill, but there's Delaney Fuller, man. She's putting it down.
I mean, look at that jump that she just had. That was like almost like a Superman jump.
Yeah, she's jumping out of the gym right now. You know, she was on the right side at first, but now she's on the left side, so we're able to see more of how high she can jump, different perspective looking at her from our angle, and yeah, she just leaps. But there's a block from number 15, Shaylee Shore. And yeah, she was at D1 Rice University 2 years ago. 3 years ago, my bad.
I mean, having Delaney Fuller and also Shaylee Shore both up there on the net. Both of them have great height.
A lethal front row.
That is killer.
Yeah. UTT is down by 2. They're serving 2-4.
DBU's coming back for blood.
It's a great serve by UTT. They're going back to Delaney Fuller. UTT was able to put a block up, but it went out. So Delaney looks like she might have stepped on the other side's ankle again. She tweaked it. She needs to get out of this game healthy, man. She's been having an issue with her ankle, so hopefully she's able to play it safe. Number 7, Erin Walton. She's coming in to set and to serve. Great serve. UTT is able to keep it alive, just barely sending it to the back left corner. Big swing from Delaney, but the block was there. UTT is able to keep it alive. And there's number 19, Shea Koski, getting it over for the Patriots. And they get the kill. Number 32, Dakota Rogers Hurtado. She gets the kill on that one, forcing it to the other side of the court.
I mean, they are, both sides, when we're looking at it, they both have some crazy kills going on. They both have some crazy arm strength with, you know, their hitters. And both sides are just power hitting at each other over and over again. Back-to-back
kills by the freshman, number 9, Carly Wells. She gets that killer first attempt, and UTT is able to get the dig on it, but they send it right over, and she just comes right back at them, popping that ball straight down. Nice aggressiveness from the freshman. That's exactly what you want to see as a coach.
You know, head coach Jordan Fish is very happy about
100%
bringing freshman Carly Wells on the team.
She's going to be a big piece to this program throughout the years, I can tell. Yep, UTT, they get called for 4 touches on that play. So DBU is leading 7-3 right now.
This is the farthest anyone's led today. 4 points.
Yeah. Delaney Fuller's in the back row now. Serves that ball out.
Such a powerful hitter, but, you know, that is just another one of her balls that are continuously going out.
Yeah, hopefully she's serving aggressive, and you love to see it, but I think it's important right now to try to keep as many serves in as possible, as these games, as we saw in the last set, are going to stay pretty tight. Nice attempt by the setter, number 7, Erin Walton, to try to keep that ball alive, but she's unable to do it. So UTT gets that point, and we're back to a 2-point deficit. They're down 5-7, but they're coming right back up.
You know, tip tip try by number 7 over the net right there just shows DBU's willingness to do what they need to do.
Another kill by freshman Carly Wells.
Both teams kind of have this understanding that, like, it's not going to look pretty, but as long as the ball is in play, that's all that matters.
Great serve by 15, Shaylee Shore. And number 19, Shay Koski, she's able to get a kill for her team, keeping them alive. So she hits that right into the block, and it goes out. And now she's heading to the back row to serve. So it is good for both teams that they have Delaney Fuller and Shay Koski. They have them matched up in the front row. So right now they're both in the back, but they're still lethal from the back row. They still get set back there. And for UT Tyler, they've got number 2, Kennedy Kays. She's a freshman as well, and she's lethal in the front row, man. She gets right on top of that ball. DBU gets the kill on that one, 9-6.
Yeah, you know, we've got Delaney Fuller and we've got Shaylee Shore, you know, timeout.
We've got a timeout right now. You're watching the LSC Crossover Volleyball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This isn't just any burger run. This is a burger run for Whataburger Sweet and Spicy Bacon Burger. 2 fresh all-beef patties with melty cheese, grilled onions, crispy bacon, and sweet and spicy pepper sauce. One for you, one for him, and one for your unofficial roommate, Brad. Always order an extra. You know, for Brad. The all-time favorite sweet and spicy bacon burger from Whataburger. Just like you like it.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Timeout. UTT took that timeout, so DBU is keeping the serve. Lexi Lambert, the setter. She's a redshirt freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. Nice serve by her, right to the libero, puts them out of system slightly, and they're forced to send a free ball over. But wow, what a great free ball. Number 2 sends over. And UTT is going to block that one out, so DBU is going to keep the point. Yeah, so we've got the standout players for DBU, number 5, Delaney Fuller. For UTT, it's Shay Koski, but they both got their standout freshmen. You know, number 2 for UTT, Kennedy Kays. And then number 9 for DBU, Carly Wells. They're both showing up and showing out today. They look great.
Yeah, and currently DBU is just keeping their 4 to 5 point lead here, which we were not seeing in the last set.
Now they're leading 11-6 right now, and they're just keeping their foot on the gas. Great serve. That's an ace for number 24, the redshirt freshman, Lexi Lambert.
Lexi Lambert with the ace.
She's serving very aggressive. And it's forcing UTT to make some tricky plays. They're just trying to keep the ball alive over there. Ooh. And, number 13, Kennedy Sutter, she attacked the ball out and then ended up hitting a head coach, Lindsay Mash. So, obviously an accident, but, you know, it happens.
Head coach Mash getting a little frustrated earlier during the timeout. I think she's seeing, you know, this is the best lead that DBU's had, and I don't think she's necessarily worried. I think she's just trying to get her team's head back in the game.
100%. You know, both of them, these teams are both so good. You don't want to give any of the other one wiggle room. You want to make sure that you're keeping it tight and you're trying to get on top every ball, but once you get into that 5 point lead and above, it's a little harder to come back.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just this is a frustrating matchup to be a coach with, because I mean,
great kill by number 7, Briley Peterson.
This is a type of matchup where your team cannot have any mistakes. And
100%.
It's not because, you know, the other team doesn't have mistakes. They both obviously are going to have mistakes, but this is the type of matchup that's so close that
There's
those
no
mistakes,
room for error right now.
Definitely not.
UTT's got the serve here. They're serving 8-13. We've got number 1, Adeline Ortman, into set. And 24 came in, Jackie Velziz. She came in for the right side position. Oh, a little miscommunication there for UTT. They thought it was out, but it dropped in for number 11, Price Reeves. So DBU gets the point back. They're leading 14-8. 6-point lead here.
You know, and those drop balls, that's not something you want to see as a coach or as a player on the team, because they need to be getting under those.
Another kill by 7, Briley Peterson. We didn't hear too much of her name last set, but she's showing up for her team right now. She's a outside right side 6-foot sophomore from Shawnee, Kansas. She's playing the outside position right now.
I mean, they have so many great players on their team. You know, Coach Mash is definitely going to be utilizing them all probably during this set.
DBU sends that ball out. So UTT is serving 14-10. So number 7, Briley Peterson, she's back there to serve right now. Nice aggressive serve, keeping it in. DBU is able to get a good pass off of it, and they send a tip over, but number 19, Shaykowski, was right there to pick up that tip. Big swing by number 11 for DBU, but the libero, number 15, is able to keep it alive. And that was an error, so might have been a miscommunication on what set they were running, or she might have not known where she was on the floor, but she tries to hit that left or the right front position on DBU, but she's not able to get it over the net. So it goes right into the net, and there's a point for DBU, 15-10.
Definitely attempt on UTT's part just to give them anything, because they are struggling a little bit.
Yeah, they are. Shaykowski sends that ball out. And I think this might be slowly getting out of hand for UTT. They kind of need to come together right now and decide as a team what they're going to do next and how they're going to do it. They need to slow DBU's momentum down as much as possible.
6-point lead, that's not a great place. 5-point lead now. Not a great place to be compared to last set for UTT.
Yeah, number 24, Jackie Velziz, she just came right back and said, all right, you're done, no more. She put that big swing down and got a kill for her team, and so UTT got the ball back, and it's 16-11. Let's see if they can close this gap a little bit here. There's Shaykowski trying to tip it over, but there's a block by DBU, and they keep it alive. DBU's got some silly play on the net over there, but they're able to keep it alive. But number 21 for UTT, Maya Pena, she's able to get the kill for her UTT Patriots. And the gap is closed to 4 points. So here we go. Maybe we're starting to get a little bit more hustle out of them, and we're going to see another close set.
You know,
big swing by the freshman, number 9.
I don't think any set is going to compare to the last set, because that was just incredible. But UTT definitely is falling behind right now, and that's not a place that you want to be. And you can see that both sides are utilizing each other's defense strategy in order to get their own points.
The gap is closed to 3 with libero Addison Evans serving. They're able to get that point back. So just like that, it's closed to 2. DBU is going to call a timeout, try to slow UTT's momentum. You're watching the LSC Crossover Volleyball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is gonna be tough. I mean, that's a bag full of Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwiches with tangy buffalo sauce and creamy buttermilk ranch, melty Monterey Jack cheese, and 3 crunchy chicken strips. How long will you have to wait before you enjoy yours? Oh, about that long. Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich is back for a limited time. Just like...
All right, we're back. Libero number 15, Addison Evans had this serve, but DBU was able to just give it right back to him and get a point out of a timeout. That's exactly what you want to see out of a coach. If you're calling a timeout, you want your team to get that point right back for you. So nice job by DBU, coming out of the timeout strong and getting the point back.
Especially with DBU trying to slow down UTT's momentum here because they are trying to close that gap.
Yeah, they've got 2 points out of the timeout, so it's 18-14. And we're back to a 4-point lead.
I mean, DBU is definitely coming out of that timeout on a good start, but, you know, I just wonder what UTT's head coach said to them.
Yeah.
Try and pump your girls up, you know?
That was a great dig by 5 Delaney Fuller to keep it alive for DBU, and UTT is unable to handle that. So DBU is leading 19-14, and we're heading back to a timeout by UTT. You're watching the LSC volleyball crossover on the LSC Digital Network.
Where are we going, and how are we going to get there? Get there with room to spare in your new Ford Expedition from Tri-State Ford on I-40 at Ross. Grab your friends and go. Tons of new Fords are rolling in. Face the road ahead in a dependable truck. The built Ford Tough F-150. Looking for more horsepower? Saddle up the legendary Ford Mustang. Or how about a new Bronco or a Maverick? We've got your new ride. You'll find friendly hometown service every day at Tri-State Ford. Come see us on I-40 at Ross.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
And we're back in this second set. DBU leads 19-14. Delaney Fuller is serving. Great serve. She's able to keep that one in. And number 19, Shea Koski, sends a nice aggressive ball over the net. But here comes freshman Carly Wells getting another kill for her team.
Carly Wells, I mean, there are so many tall people on their team right now, but she honestly makes them look a little bit short.
Oh, yeah.
She's a powerhouse.
Second on the team in kills this set. She's got 8. Delaney Fuller's at 11, so she's showing up. And there's another one. 2 in a row for freshman Carly Wells.
Carly Wells, I mean, that is definitely a name that we're going to be hearing these next couple of years. Just as a freshman, she is kicking butt and taking names right now, and this is definitely going to be a name that we're going to be hearing not only this year, but the next 3 years, honestly.
All right, so DBU leads 21-14. This is the biggest lead of the match, I believe. 7 points. UTT is able to get a point. 19, Shea Koski. She's able to keep it alive for her fellow Patriots. Let's see if they can close the gap a little bit here. We've got number 5, Jenna White serving. She's a setter.
I mean, DBU barely scraped by last game and was able to come up with the win, and now they are just coming back and they're like, man, we can do this.
Going back to 19, Shea Koski. She keeps it alive for the Patriots. There's freshman Carly Wells, but UTC's able to get a dig up on it. But there's a big block from 15, Shaylee Shore. And she puts it down straight to the ground. So that's a point for DBU.
Shaylee Shore, what a good person for DBU to have on the net right now. I mean, blocking, hitting, she is just, you give her the ball and you're screwed, basically.
Pretty much. Wow, great slide play for UTT. That was number 21, Maya Pena. DBU was able to keep it alive. Oh, and there's a long ball for number 5, Delaney Fuller. She's in the back row now. She's attempting to end that point, get a kill, but she just went a little too long. So,
I mean, what strong arm. What a strong arm by number 5, Delaney Fuller, but she just keeps hitting them out of bounds.
And that was a kill for 14, Lindsay Otero. So DBU, they're 2 points away from winning this set. We've got 24, Alexi Lambert coming into set and serve for DBU. Try to put an end to this set. But I have a feeling UT Tyler is going to have something to say about that. 24, she gets an ace, Lexi Lambert. That's what you want to see as a coach. You know, you're putting someone in to serve, and she's able to get an ace right on that first ball. So great job by Lambert.
Last 2 points of this matchup.
Serves that one right into the net.
I mean, you want someone that can get that ball over the net and get it where it needs to go, especially when you're so close to winning your second match right now. You don't want to waste any time.
Oh, and that ball from number 11, Price Reeves, she hits that one into the net. So UT Tyler, they're slowly crawling their way back. It's 24-18. We've got Maya Pena serving. She serves that one to Delaney Fuller. And Price Reeves is able to get an attack off of it. Ooh, DBU sends it right back. Delaney Fuller in the back row gets a hit off it. It bounces off the net. UT Tyler's able to handle it, but they get that point. I didn't see the touch on that one. I thought that they hit it out, but DBU had a touch on it. So now it's 19-24. DBU calls a timeout. You're watching the LSC crossover on the Lone Star Conference Network. We'll be right back.
West is the comprehensive fundraising campaign designed to fuel WT 125 from the Panhandle to the world. We will strengthen WT's impact for the Panhandle region and beyond through a historic, comprehensive campaign raising $125 million by 2025. The campaign's 3 priorities: people, programs, and places. Now is the time to make a difference for current and future generations. One West.
DBU is leading 24-19. We're going to see if UT Tyler can crawl their way back up and possibly pull out a win. They got a long ways to go before they can win this one, but it's possible.
You know, I kind of expected this one after the 6, 7, 8 point lead that DBU's had this whole time for this to just be a shutdown, but UT Tyler is crawling back with vengeance right now.
That was this amazing kill by 18 Georgia Jones, the right side. She's 5'11" sophomore from Winston, Colorado. So nice job keeping it alive for UT Tyler. They've narrowed this lead down to 4 points. Oh, there's a serve into the net by 21, Maya Pena. It's not what you want to see, but they were able to come back, and they ended that set 25-20. DBU leads the match 2-0. You're watching the LSC crossover on the Lone Star Conference Network. We'll be right back for set 3.
90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
All right, we're back. We're going into set number 3. It's best of 5, so DBU only needs 1 to put this match away and win. But I have a feeling UT Tyler's going to make it hard for them. I don't think they're going down without a fight, especially after that close first set. So I'm interested to see how they come out in this third set. I think the thing right here is defense. DBU is leading in blocks, 8-2. So in the first set, they were right there neck and neck with each other, but now they're 8-2, and that's really the biggest difference.
Definitely. And also, you know, UT Tyler just really needs to get a change in attitude looking back at this, because last match and the match before was so close, and sadly they ended up losing 32-30, and I think that really just had an impact on how they played in this second match. But if UT Tyler wants to come back from those 2 matches and turn this into a 5-set, there's definitely going to have to be a change in attitude and no room for the mistakes we've been seeing.
Yeah, I think they kind of put the brakes on a little bit for the first part of that match, but they started to come alive again. Towards the end, they were able to close the gap. They only lost by 5 points last set, so hopefully they come out swinging a little harder, moving a little quicker this time around, and it'll be a lot closer than it was last set.
Definitely. And I mean, looking at stats from the last 2 matchups, you've got a crazy, almost double the amount of hit percentage from DBU than UT Tyler. I mean, .125 against .244. DBU has those crazy hitters. We've got, you know, number 5, Delaney Fuller, getting it up, getting it over there. You've got, you know, that freshman, number 9, Carly Wells. Also, incredible plays by Carly Wells. Oh my gosh, just as a freshman, you know, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting this match. How the freshmen have been able to set up for both sides. And they've been showing up for their team, and you know, I'd imagine that 32 set match point match was probably the most pressure they felt so far this season. So for the freshmen on both sides to stay alive and keep the ball moving, putting down those aggressive kills has been incredible to see.
I mean, yeah, and compared to number 9, Carly Wells on the DBU Lady Patriot side, you've got number 2, Kennedy Kay's freshman, who is also just getting out there and putting some work in. Nice tip.
Nice hustle play by the libero. Bailey Doggett for DBU. She's able to keep the point alive. And then a nice kill from UT Tyler. Not kill, sorry, attack. Ooh, it's a tight ball, but number 1, Daily Doggett, she put a tight dig on the net, but she was able to come up and cover for her team, which is super important, especially in this level of play. There's a tight ball on the net. Chances are the other team's seeing Candy up there, and they're trying to take it and put that ball away, but she came right up. She was able to cover, get the dig, and DBU was able to keep the point alive. So they got the first point of the set, 1-0.
Yes, in the last 2 sets, DBU's also gotten the first point, I believe. You know, and I think that's really had an effect on their attitude in these 2 sets because, I mean, they're starting off strong, you know.
The service ace by number 13, DBU, Kennedy Sutter. Nice serve from Sutter, aggressive, pushing it to the back line. Forces UT Tyler to put a free ball over the net. Let's see what DBU does with it. Oh, big swing from number 11, Price Reeves, but they call that ball out. DBU was hoping for a touch, but there wasn't one, so UT Tyler gets the point there.
Price Reeves, I mean, oh my goodness. Talk about a power hitter. She wasn't in as much last game as, like, Delaney Fuller or one of them was, but every time she has been in, she has been, like, you can hear the way she hits that ball.
She gets a set that she likes. She's putting that ball away, you know. She's a great power hitter for them. She's making smart plays. She's using UT Tyler's block, which is a big block. So good for her.
I mean, not only is she putting that ball away, but any defense they have against her, she's putting them to sleep, too.
There's that box ceiling.
Perfect example of why you need to keep your sets and your free balls low.
Yep. The box is a hard place to be in. The atmosphere is crazy in here. There's no AC, so thankfully it's a cooler day today. But last tournament we had here, I mean, it was 90 degrees in here. It's hard for the players to move in this atmosphere. DBU gets the kill on that one. There's number 5, Delaney Fuller again. DBU's got the lead 4-2.
Currently 76 here in the box, and honestly, this is not the worst it's going to get this year because, I mean, just last tournament was awful just sitting up here.
Oh, yeah, especially when there's a big crowd in here. It gets pretty hard. The air gets thicker, so we're thankful that right now it's nice and breezy in here.
Definitely.
Number 7 for DBU is heading back to serve, Erin Walton. She's a setter. They're leading 5-2. Nice serve from her right to the libero. And UT Tyler is able to get a nice hit off of it. It goes right back over the net. Middle 32, that's Dakota. She's being a force on the net, you know. She's putting the ball over. She's getting blocks.
Ooh.
And UT Tyler gets the point on that one. So that narrows the lead to 3 points. Actually, I believe it should be 2 points. There we go.
Blocked by UT Tyler by, I believe, Adeline Ortman, correct? Kicking, I think so. Kicking butt, junior setter from Rome, Texas.
She's back there to serve. Nice serve over the net. And Delaney Fuller is on the right side right now playing, so she gets an attack and then a block, and now she's getting the dig, but that's 4 on DBU, so UT Tyler gets the point, and we're right back to a close game, 1 point.
I mean, this is turning out to be another very close 30s game, but I mean, so is the last set, and then DBU just got too far ahead.
That's a great out-of-system ball by Delaney Fuller, allowing number 9, Carly Wells, to get the hit. It looks like DBU switched it up here, so Delaney Fuller is playing right side right now, and freshman Carly Wells is on the outside. Delaney is getting a lot of kills today, so I might just be trying to try something new. She uses that space right behind the block and gets a tip kill to give DBU just 1 more point to their lead. They're leading by 2, and now she's back to serve. So that means we've got a new outside hitter up here right now. Number 13 is Kennedy Sutter. She's going to the right side. So, yeah, Carly Wells on the outside. Let's see. Big kill. There she is. Freshman Carly Wells.
Man. Carly Wells, she has been crazy today. I mean,
she's 3rd in kills with 10 right now across the whole match. So Delaney Fuller is leading with 14, and then Shea Koski for UT Tyler has got 11. And there's freshman Carly Wells. Give her another one because she just used the block right there, and she's got another kill to add.
Carly
and
Wells.
We've got a timeout by UT Tyler. So DBU is leading 8-4. You're watching the LSC crossover on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
We live where wide open roads lead to wide open spaces, where life is lived a different kind of way. We believe that generosity should always be given, but loyalty can only be earned. Community is sacred. Integrity is learned. We believe in going the extra mile, whether it's time to work or it's time to play. But most important, we believe in doing the right thing, always.
I'm celebrating my 40th year in business this year. That's longer than any other GM dealer in the Texas Panhandle. At Greg Laird Buick GMC, my selling points remain the same. Our non-commissioned sales staff and my free lifetime powertrain warranty give you complete peace of mind. If that's not enough, now I'll give you $2,000 best price guarantee, and I'll still give you a free lifetime warranty. Why go anywhere else? I'm Greg Laird, and I personally guarantee you this will be the best buying experience you've ever had.
We're back in set 3 of this back-to-back match. DBU's leading 8-4, and they're leading 2-0. Nice serve by Delaney Fuller. UT Tyler is able to get something over the net, but there's Delaney Fuller from the back row with the kill. So, yeah, they're going to Delaney, when they won't need that point. Expect it to go to her and expect her to get that kill. She sees the court well, she finds the open holes, and she puts it away. Big by Delaney going to the center, and then freshman Carly Wells, but she is blocked by number 24 and 32. That is Jackie Velziz, and Dakota Rogers Hurtado shuts her down on that play. Nice block by them to get a point for UT Tyler. They're down by 4 right now, so they're serving 5-9. Number 7 is back there to serve, Briley Peterson. Nice job. Delaney Fuller wasn't able to quite handle that serve, but DBU is still able to get it over the net, but UT Tyler makes quick work of that play and puts it away. There's number 32 again, Dakota Rogers Hurtado. She's a force in the middle. She doesn't get set as often as the outside hitter does, obviously, but when she does, she puts it away. And she's putting a block up every time. She's always there and in her opposer's face.
That was an attempt by DBU, but talking about number 32 again from UT Tyler, Dakota Rogers Hurtado. She has not been talked about a lot, and I don't think she's been utilized a lot in the past 2 matchups, but you know, every time she has been on the court and she's been getting those balls up and over and where they need to be in an amazing fashion.
Big block from 15 and 9 DBU. That's Shaylee Shore and Carly Wells. They put a wall up and shut UT Tyler down. Going back to Dakota Rogers Hurtado, she's a 6'1" junior middle blocker from McKinney, Texas. She is second in blocks on the team with 20. In her sophomore season last year, she was honorable mention all LSC. Played in 84 sets last season with 107 kills and 83 blocks. So, you know, she's a force to be reckoned with in the middle.
Definitely.
DBU is leading this match 11-7 now. Shaylee Shore is headed to the back row to serve. So we've got number 14, Lindsay Otero, coming in to defend the net. Wow. Well, I thought, okay, they called a double. So number 19, Shay Koski, she was able to get a pin kick on that one and keep it up. Unfortunately, DBU was called a double, so they did not get that point, but great play by Shay Koski.
I mean, if you're DBU right now, if you're DBU's head coach, you're wanting to settle this because this, all you need, you're already at 13. All you need is just, you know,
keep the foot on the gas.
Exactly.
That was a great setter kill by number 1, Adeline Ortman. We haven't seen the setters attacking too much this matchup, so I think it was about time for one of them to use it. You know, as soon as setters don't really use don't attack the ball too much, it kind of opens up the middle of the floor a bit. So number 1, Adeline Ortman, she saw it and she was able to capitalize on it, get a point for UT Tyler, but DBU comes right back with a kill. So they're leading at 12-8. 13-8. Sorry about that.
I mean, that's what DBU's been doing this entire time, just capitalizing on these little mistakes that UT Tyler has been making.
DBU gets a service ace on that one. That was number 24, Lexi Lambert. She's back into set, so she is doing a great job with aces.
Definitely.
She is 5th on the team in aces coming into this match with 7, but she's got some more. She's doing a great job serving for DBU, who's kind of been struggling this match, keeping their serves in. Back row attempt. Oh, Delaney Fuller, though, she crossed over that 10-foot line. So if you're in the back row, you cannot jump in front of the 10-foot line on the attack. She stepped right on it, so unfortunately she got called. Nice job by the refs seeing that. UT Tyler gets the point. They're down 9-14. Let's see if they can close the gap here. We got number 5 serving. That's Jenna White. She's coming into set. Big swing from number 11, Price Reeves. DBU comes right back with a Shay Koski attempt, and they send a free ball over due to the block from DBU.
DBU with their defense today, right up on that net, is just crazy. Like, there you go. Like, just crazy.
And there they go again. 14, Lindsay Otero with a block for DBU. UT Tyler must have talked about possibly having their setters attack more in their last timeout, because both setters have attacked in this last couple of points, which we haven't seen from them at all. So they must be seeing something in order to be trying to attack more. Slide from UT Tyler, number 21.
DBU's defense is just,
they're all over the place. They're covering the floor.
Going crazy.
UT Tyler gets the point, 10-15. And there's head coach Lindsay Mash. You know, she's saying, keep it going, keep it going. You know, you want to roll with this momentum. They're only down by 5. That's not a big lead. That's very easily overcome. So let's see if they can do it here.
Definitely.
Delaney Fuller, though, she's back in the front row, so she gets a kill. Number 1, the libero for DBU, Daly Doggett, she's back to serve. They have a 6-point lead, and that's a great serve. Nice float movement, but UT Tyler is able to handle it. They put a great block up, but UT Tyler is there to get it right back. And there's another block attempt by DBU. Unfortunately for them, that one went out, so UT Tyler gets the point. DBU's blockers are working overtime right now. They're right there on every point. They're doing a great job of getting their hands up and putting pressure on the net.
I mean, you have Shaylee Shore and Price Reeves up on the net with Delaney Fuller in the back coming with those back attempts. You just have powerhouse after powerhouse going on right now.
You've got number 7 back to serve for DBU, Aaron Walton. These setters, I don't think they've been talked about enough today. They've been doing a great job getting their hitters in giving them great opportunities to put the ball away. That's a great dig by the setter right there. And Shaylee Shore tries to send it over, but 32 Dakota, she's right there telling her, nope. And DBU is able to get a nice dig off of that attempt by Briley Peterson, and they aren't able to handle that ball over the net, so DBU gets the point. And they're leading by 7 points right now. UT Tyler calls a timeout, and you're watching the LSC crossover on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
We're back in this third set. DBU leads 18-11. Like we said, the setters, they're doing a great job today of getting the ball up, giving their hitters awesome sets, allowing them to put the ball away. For DBU, Aaron Walton, she has 20 assists. Lexi Lambert, she's at 16. And for UT Tyler, Adeline Ortman has 19, and Jenna White has 8. So they're doing a great job today. There's Delaney Fuller with another kill out of the timeout.
I mean, if you're DBU right now, you're wanting to shut this down. You're 6 points away from winning this. And, you know, UT Tyler is 8 points behind you. You're wanting to just shut this down and get it over with.
DBU is doing a nice job. They're starting to mesh really well together here in this their first game of the LSC crossover.
You know,
it's a great pass. And unfortunately, number 7, Bradley Peterson, she sends that one out. So DBU is the first to 20 in this set. And historically in volleyball, if you're playing, you want to be the first team to 20. It's a milestone in the set. So DBU gets their first. Let's see if they can put this game away. Oof. There's a service error by Aaron Walton.
You know, and if you're trying to just get this done with, get it put away and wrapped up in a nice, neat little box for your team, that is not a play you want to make just now. Those mistakes and those errors are not ones that you're wanting to be making.
Let's see what UT Tyler, how they answer. They answer with another service error. So that was number 1, Adeline Ortman. I don't think we had a lot of service errors last set. You know, both teams kept it pretty clean. This third set, though, we're seeing some back and forth.
The only service errors in the last 2 sets would be just them going out. We haven't seen them hit the net at all.
No, I think both teams are kind of starting to get a little tired here.
Definitely.
UT Tyler gets the point on that one. I mean, Peterson's back there to serve.
It's not like last tournament hot in here, but it's not cold either. And, you know,
after that long first set,
your stamina's going to get down just a little bit.
Not even necessarily your stamina, but also mentality-wise, you know, that pressure like that is exhausting. And trying to stay locked in and ready to go can be difficult.
Definitely.
So, you know, DBU, they're only 3 points away from closing this set out and winning the match in 3, which is after the first set. That would be pretty surprising. Especially with this lead they have, almost 10 points.
I was saying in the first set, I was like, yeah, this is going to go to 5. I mean, they're such a good matchup, but DBU is, you know.
The ref's going to call 4 on UT Tyler. I almost wouldn't be surprised if they challenged it just to, you know, kind of shut down DBU a little bit, give some time to draw their momentum down, but they choose not to. So Shaylee Shore is back there to serve the 23-13 point. And there's number 19, Shay Koski. She's keeping in it. I mean, you know, she's their standout player, and she's doing a nice job of staying up for her team right now. DBU is only 2 points away from closing this set out. Libero, number 15, Addison Evans is back there to serve. And they're going to call a net on DBU, number 14, Lindsay Otero. That was a tight pass, so, you know, she couldn't really work with a whole lot.
That was definitely a net touch just
now.
Yeah.
No questions about that one. And number 13, Kennedy Sutter, she uses UT Tyler's block to get the point for DBU, and we've got just 1 point away until this match is closed down.
DBU going back to their roots in this game, taking advantage of those blocks that UT Tyler keeps setting up.
And we've got the serve from 24, Lexi Lambert. UT Tyler, they're keeping it alive. They get the kill right there to bring them to 24-16. You know, going into set point for DBU, they want to play error-free volleyball right now. They want to end this match. They want to end it now.
Well, and they don't want this gap to get closed either. I mean, you're 1 point away, and UT Tyler just keeps making point after point. You don't want to be that close and lose this set.
Nice aggressive serve from number 5. And there's an attack attempt by number 11, Price Reeves. Let's see if they can put this ball away.
Boom!
And there she is. Price Reeves with the kill to end the match. So DBU wins 25-16. They won 3 sets to 0, which is surprising after that first tight set, 32-30.
Well, that's exactly how you want to end a game. I mean, Price Reeves just slamming it down into the back right court over there. That is the perfect ending to such a hard play by DBU and UT Tyler, especially in that first match.
Yeah, I feel UT Tyler, they slowly kind of started to come down. They both teams were doing great in that first set, and I'm not sure if it was the tight pressure win or loss that UT Tyler had after that first set, but they slowly they started to let off the gas a little bit, and they paid for it in the end, getting the loss. So great match by both teams.
Yeah.
I expect them to have great seasons this year.
Definitely. And I mean, UT Tyler, that was such a hard first match, but you can't let your stamina and your mentality dwindle down like they did. And you know, ultimately that just led in DVU almost a 10-point lead in the last match. Just absolutely taking home the win for this one.
Yeah, so coming up next in this LSC crossover tournament, we've got WTAMU versus Texas A&M International University. That's at 6, so we will see you then.